You don't have enough boredom in your life, and society is worse off for it. Let me explain. You might associate being bored with laziness, depression, wasting time, and just feeling like you're living an unfulfilled life. But that's not true. That's not the real problem. The real problem is how easy it is for you to avoid boredom. You know the feeling of when you're waiting in line or you're in an elevator. As soon as you feel that anxiety of doing nothing, you reach for your phone and you start doom scrolling. You check social media, your messages, emails. You do anything to distract yourself from the present moment. And why this is a problem is because it's an addiction. It's an addiction to cheap dopamine the same way it's an addiction to sugar, alcohol, or drugs. You become a junkie for dopamine. Just like an addict who needs their next fix, you need your next fix to cure the boredom, to take away the discomfort of doing absolutely nothing. And if you continue to do that, eventually you're going to decrease your tolerance for boredom so much that your entire waking life is going to just be a series of instant gratifications. This is like going from paycheck to paycheck mentally and never saving anything for the long term to actually live a well-intentioned life. Boredom is your superpower for creating a life with more meaning, purpose, fulfillment, happiness, peace. And when you can cultivate more mindfulness, you're going to notice improvement in 3 key areas. Number 1 is more productivity with less effort. So when you're on a walk or just in the shower, kind of not doing very much, you allow the right side of your brain to open up. And that's where unique insights come in. New ideas, thoughts that will actually help you 10x your productivity rather than just simply putting in double the effort to get double the results. The second thing is it's going to help you cultivate more focus, especially with all the reels and short form content nowadays. We've lost our attention span, but sitting in boredom is like resistance training for our mind, which is going to help you focus on a single task for longer periods of time. And the last thing that boredom is going to really help you with is cultivating more self-awareness and self-reflection. Because if you're always just caught up in the moment, you're always going to be worrying about what and how instead of the why behind what you're doing. The more we can ask these questions of ourselves, the more we can curate and create the type of life we actually want to live. So boredom isn't something to be afraid of. It's actually the birthplace of creativity, focus, and self-awareness. And if you can learn to sit with yourself without distractions, you'll be one of the few people today that can actually do that. And you can practice this throughout your day. When you're on a walk, you're waiting in line, driving a car, all these little moments, all you have to do is not feel like you have to fill that space with scrolling, with audiobooks and music and distractions. If you can just simply enjoy that moment for what it is, you're going to cultivate more of that mindfulness. And one last thing I'll show you is the float tank, which is one of the fastest ways you can cultivate that mindfulness. It's one of the most enjoyable ways, the most relaxing ways, and it takes away all the distractions for you, including things like light, sound, sense of touch, even gravity. And so if you feel like you struggle with learning to cultivate this type of meditation or mindfulness practice and you want to learn how to do that, well, whenever you're ready, you can click below to book a float or give us a call and we'll be able to set you up with an appointment sometime. So that's it for today, and we'll see you in the next one.